Welcome to EFTM, and if you've been wondering whether a cheap TV, something a bit more affordable than your local retail store, something from Kogan.com, might actually be any good, I'm going to tell you right now. Now, you watching this video of this TV with all the flickering that occurs when you video a TV is not going to give you the impression that this TV can give when you have this TV in your lounge room. I've set it up here and replaced what was a big name brand TV, and I've done some of the same things I've been doing on that TV for the last several months. This is the Dave Attenborough Netflix documentary, which is currently streaming in magnificent 4K, as evident by the info display on the top there, 2160 pixels height-wise. That's 4K, and let me tell you, it's magnificent. Now, obviously, that thing was shot to be watched in its best quality, and I don't feel at all like I'm being disadvantaged by a TV that costs $1,099 compared to one that might cost 3 or 4 times that. It is beautiful. Now, interestingly, it's an Android TV, but when you're in Netflix, for example, it completely takes over the TV. So my number one negative is I can't access the picture menu while I'm in Netflix. It's like Netflix has taken over everything and some of the basic menu functions are no longer available. In fact, I can only access the picture menu while I'm on a source content or perhaps the live television. So when I'm watching the PlayStation, I can access the picture menu. It's a very weird thing, but that's minor. When I'm on the home menu, this TV is all about Android. So if we take you now to the home, this is your home screen. These are your home applications. I've set up Stan and Netflix here and some YouTube recommendations based on my account. It's all signed in based on my Android phone using my Google account. You don't need an Android phone, but gee whiz, it made it easy to set up. Stan looks spectacular on here. I watched an episode of Billions tonight, and I will say that I felt like I noticed some areas of colour, perhaps on the faces of the actors. Maybe it was the makeup coming through, or maybe it was just a bit of colour correction problems going on with the TV. And I also noticed that it felt that, especially in Chuck Rhodes's quite thick goatee, in the 4K resolution that I'm getting, I felt like it was like a camera over focusing. You know how when a autofocus camera focuses, then unfocuses, then refocuses, it did feel a little bit flickery like that. But I was looking for detail. I was essentially looking for problems. If I was to say, does this TV look much different to any other TV in everyday viewing, I don't think you'd notice. And I think that became most clear to me when I flicked to the PlayStation menu. Now, this PlayStation screen, which anyone with a PlayStation will be familiar with, is a vibrant blue, very flat color with the beautiful kind of stylus in the background. I turned it on and I went, wow, it looks great. I played a bit of Division, which again won't come through on the video, but graphics-wise, color-wise, I played around a bit with the color settings. And again, as I said here, now I've got the PlayStation open, I can access the color and video settings. And they are quite deep, and if you muck around with this, you can get some pretty decent changes in the cinema mode, vivid. It actually ships in vivid mode, which doesn't look too bad on the PlayStation. The general settings, though, are all accessed on the home screen. You go up in here into the settings menu, and you can flick through all your basic settings. Strangely, I really can't get the voice search to work, but I don't care. I don't want to speak to my TV. That's a bit weird. But everything I need is here. This has got, the Google Play stores for me to install any Android TV apps, and it all just works. It was very easy to set up. The legs on it are actually quite a strong, solid metal, not a plastic cheap at all. Multiple HDMI inputs, optical out. I can't fault this television at $1,099. Yeah, if you spend more than that, you're gonna start to get a slightly better HDR. You are gonna see better color. But I think someone who buys this TV and then adjusts those color settings to suit exactly their desire, because each of us view televisions differently, I think you're going to be remarkably impressed with this TV. Kogan call this a SmarterTV, because your average Kogan Smart TV essentially might have 1 or 2 apps built in. It might have some connectivity, but it's really just a web browser and a very poor attempt at getting on the web. This, though, is an Android TV, so all the apps available for Android TV in the Google Play Store are there for you. Stan was there by default. I quickly installed Netflix. YouTube looks great. I am literally blown away to the point where I'm recording this at some ungodly hour of the night because I've sat here watching this for hours and kind of needed a reason to turn it off. Look, at $1,099 or even $1,299, which is the standard price they say, plus shipping, and you've obviously got to get it in a metro area because these big 65-inch TVs don't get delivered all around the country because of the way our freight and courier companies legislation works. And it's just too hard to deliver a 65-inch TV to some areas. But if you live in metro areas and these 65-inch TVs are available to you to be delivered, I've looked at the Aldi TV at about $799, I think it was. It was a great picture, no issues there at all, but this takes it to the next level because of all these smarts. And a strangely brown coloured remote. Not sure what Ruslan was thinking there, but it actually looks very different to the average remote. Couldn't be more impressed with this TV from Kogan, the 65-inch Smarter Android TV. Highly recommended.